Yeah, I did hear that the game was rescheduled and Blood can't make it until 8:30. So here he is, prime and on time. Oh, the changes you speak of. Yes. So Phoenix Rising, or PR, was actually renamed or rebranded after the leave of Bully and Tail Whip. They used to be called Tails Never Fails, and now they are called Phoenix Rising. Um, the two substituted players are Bully and Tail Whip, and they are substituted for Swordmaster and Talon Mid.
We don't say those names here. That'll be the last
Oh, I'm
time.
sorry. Is that a forbidden word? Oh, quiet. I'm
Bull.
quiet? Dude, I'm sorry. I'm trying. This is the loudest it can go, other than Joa turning me up.
I've cranked you up. I've cranked you up,
You've cranked
soldier.
me up to 200?
All the way up to 200. All my stuff
I'm
is
sorry.
maxed.
I don't know what's wrong with my microphone. It's clipping, it's
It's
chipping,
not.
something's going on.
It's clipping, but that's that's the only part that's your fault. Don't worry about it.
I know. But
Maybe I can turn
yeah,
myself down.
well, it's okay.
Here we
So
go.
we have a bunch of new changes. Other that like with the team, and it seems like we're going straight into champ select.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Well, here we have Blood and it's J Bob, right? On the top side. We have Calbert and Sword jungle. We have Talon no, we have Tony and Sandy Snake mid lane, and Lemon and Talon mid, and Luciv and Bush League in the bot lane. I think it's going to be a very exciting match.
Yeah, I think so as well. I'm glad we got straight into it. We did start kind of late, and it is a work day, so wouldn't mind if this is a bit of a slammer in either direction. What do you think we're going to
Don't
see out of the,
disagree.
you know,
Uh,
picks and
so out
bans?
of them,
Mm-hmm.
so in terms of picks and bans, I think that the Amumu is the correct call, because Swordmaster did make it to Masters, I believe,
Hmm.
with Amumu, just by one tricking him all the way. Um,
True, 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 true.
and of course, there's the patent pending Zac, and then you take away Bush's one trick Leona and Blood's dual combo of Darius and Aatrox. So these are very irritating things that Blood likes to play. Irritating to me because I'm a top laner and I would never want to face them. But that was me in the past. The me now says I can probably take them.
Wow. Evolution, growth. The music of today
The
doesn't
growth
mind.
mindset of a top laner.
That's because you're a Gator player now, dude. It's a different
I
world up
am the
there.
Gator. I am the Croc. I'm the Croc and Dawkin. You know.
He's crocking, he's docking. Okay, so we see
Uh,
this server insta locked, which is interesting. I wonder if they have any secret intel because I was speaking with someone who is close to the source with Talon Mid and his squad. And I know that he's been kind of itching to play that Sivir. Has been slamming a few games of it, which is crazy because usually his account just looks like 50 different Talon Mid games, lol. But recently he's been playing quite a bit of Sivir. So it looks like Snakerdoodles are excited to take that pick away and not give him the chance to show it off. So I'm wondering what his third ADC pick is. Of course, it's Vanya.
oh,
Okay, why not?
that is a blind pick vein. That is a dangerous thing to pick. But you know what? Let's see what happens. Let's see if Team Snickerdoodle can just abuse that vein, because blind picking vein is a very very rough thing to do. Especially since, like, you can find four other champions that can heavily assault it. I.e., there you go, the Nautilus. Um,
Oh,
I
yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if there was a Maokai on the page. Anything to stop the vein from moving.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he'll have some defense with the Lulu pick from Lemon. And, I mean, Talon's a pretty solid player. I don't think getting caught out and just like woefully being out of position is going to be a huge issue, but it is going to be like a questionable wave clear solution for them. Like, how are they going to clear waves when Luciv just presses W and A and the left clicks the ground and obviously Q?
Well, yeah, let's see what Sandy decides to pick here at this point. And that seems like it's a Jax versus Tom Kench lane. Oh my gosh.
In a world. I didn't know that
We're
J Bob
Lickitung versus Man with Stick.
had unbenched the Kench. Is this tech that we've seen before?
I don't think I've ever seen J Bob play Tom Kench. Have you?
No, I've only seen J-Bob play like Scion and a little bit of like Darius with a question mark next to it.
Well, he's still a tank player in heart and soul, right? So they are like, I think that his goal is just to I think this is again the protect the Vayne comp. So
Mm-hmm.
Vayne gets in trouble, missteps even slightly. Tom Kench eats her and then walks away, and then they try again.
Very true, very true. And that's pretty simple execution wise, right? Like it doesn't really take a lot of brain power or like planning or whatever. It's just like I'm just gonna stand next to this character who's gonna take me across the finish line as long as she survives. And if anyone looks at her sideways, press R, just go.
Basically. And you see Asol and Ziggs taken away from Sandy Snake himself. Asol, one of the most infuriating champions that Sandy Snake does play, and it scales to oblivion because Sandy Snake is one of those not he's not a sturdy player is what we call him. I think he's just the all reliable,
I don't
right?
know what you guys are on about. I've been behind the production desk this whole time, so I haven't been able to voice my opinions. But Sandy's kind of the goat, dude. He's nasty
No,
with
he
it.
is. I
Y'all
mean,
are wild.
he doesn't even have to like get kills in order to get ahead, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
he doesn't feed, and he doesn't like he may hardcore win lane, but if he does not hardcore win lane, he does not feed, right? And he will scale. That's his thematic. It's I will scale.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He does love to do that scaling as long as he's not, going 0-4 in lane to A Barnes. Like, I don't even know what he was playing that game, but I've blackened it out of my mind so I didn't have to think about it ever again because it was so heinous to watch.
Wasn't it Abarnes Irelia, which is like a
Jeez.
crime?
Actually, we can't. You know what? Let's change the subject. I don't want him to hear this.
No, let's stay on it. He's not casting right now. He can't defend himself.
No,
He had this chance to
Abraham played
cast.
really well that game. Abraham was doing everything that he could. That was literally the worst
Joe
Sandy
was trying to
performance
save his
ever.
paycheck. Just saying.
That's right. That's right. Every time you like and subscribe a TCL video, it goes straight to my bank account. Trust.
Wait, is this the Morgana jungle? I think this is a Morgana jungle.
Yeah, pretty much gotta be. Gotta be. Cal did say, I guess, to us in the pregame lobby, that he was gonna try some interesting stuff. I think they might be going into this game a little bit cocky. This is a new
Hey, it's
team.
the
They
last
haven't
game
played a
of
lot
the
of games
almost the last
together.
game of the season.
Snakerdoodles are insofar undefeated, so you know what? Have a little fun with it. Perhaps that's what they're thinking.
Yeah, I mean it is almost it's the second to the last game of the season, and or the pre-playoffs as I like to call it, and
Pre-offs.
I think a lot of people are going to try to have fun or solidify something, and it's the first game out of three, so Team Snakerdoodles could actually be trying something new, right?
Yeah, 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 definitely.
Yeah.
Except for
So
Sandy, obviously, who's just playing
the most comfort of comfort picks,
all
the
reliable.
chicken himself.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm seeing compositionally is that Snakerdoodles are gonna have so much like freedom in the side lane. I don't really know like how Phoenix Rising is gonna compete with that. Like, I don't think you can send Oriana down there and not have her just like die to Azir, and the same with Tom Kench. To Jax, like pretty quickly, he's going to be bonking those towers in a way that they cannot stop. So they're
I
going to have to
agree.
like ball up and win, I think, ASAP Rocky.
I agree.
Here,
I think
so.
it's a death ball situation here.
Yeah,
You know what
exactly,
I mean?
exactly.
You just your goal is to play for the Vayne. Ori wants to either deal as much damage to the backline as she can, or stop the front line from going on Vayne. Right? She has all the utility, the ultimate, the W to do so. Right? Tom Kench
W.
has the safety feature, the
Mhm.
W, the ball delivery system, if was what we call it. Right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, ball delivery. Just your favorite phrase, or what was it? What was
The go button, dude. You talking about the
the
go
go
button?
button?
Hello.
Right? Yeah, we're bringing back memories here.
I know.
But
Back when we
yeah, I
teamed
mean, the
together.
Tom Kench is really just the safety feature. Sejuani goes in between the team, right?
Mhm, mhm.
Ori wants to save the Vayne, and Lulu's job is to also protect the Vayne. Whereas you have the Jax, the Morgana, the Jax's goal to stop the Vayne, Morgana to jump in, Azir to stream a shuffle, right? Silver to bring everyone in, and Nautilus to kind of just like navigate this fight with an ult. So it's very clear that honestly, if they just kill the Vayne, if Team Snakerdoodle just kills the Vayne, honestly, I think they have just a clear shot of winning. So I think it's on Team Phoenix Rising to actually perform here, right?
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. It's not like they don't do any damage without Vayne, but she is certainly a big chunk of it, considering the rest of your characters are literally picked to facilitate her living longer, right? The Tom
hey
Kench
man, I
are,
play I play tanks and I still sometimes do most damage in the game, so
ain't that
it's
just the size of
possible.
it?
It's just
Mm.
it's a little bit scary.
Yeah, 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 totally. Um, interesting. I will say, as a Sejuani enthusiast, I really don't like playing Sedge when you only have one other melee champ on the team. It gets a little rough out there trying to proc the E, like the old stun ski. Um, but I guess maybe J Bob and her can do it. Not a crime, I guess.
Oh
Early
shoot!
game.
I just saw that Mr. Is it 12-inch wanted to get beamed in for a quick analysis.
that's
We have about a minute left.
that's actually
Or less
Peter
than a minute
North.
left.
That's Cal. That's a
Oh,
different
that's Cal. No, we're not doing
length-based
that.
username.
Oh my gosh, I thought that was Mr. 12-inch himself.
No,
Sorry, Cal. You can't give us a biased analysis. I'm sorry.
it's true. I didn't see that. I actually don't watch the Twitch chat while the game is going because
I'm doing three things at once, man.
what do these people know? True.
What do the own players in their own game know, honestly?
Mm-hmm.
Because things will only shake out once, the game actually starts. You
Yeah,
know,
absolutely.
they might just go for a heavy stacked invade, right? They
I
might
mean,
not.
they might want to at this rate. Also, oh my gosh, Morgana's clear is going to be so much faster than Swords on Sedge. It's going to be kind of disgusting if he knows the tech. And they fix the bug where you don't get
What's the tech?
XP. There's no tech. Morgana just kills every camp instantly. It's sick.
There was a pathing. I was watching TikTok a little bit ago, and I saw this pathing decision, right?
Mhm.
Where a high elo jungler like kind of died like level 1. So
Perfect.
he did everything except his buffs, right? And then by the time like it reset, he was able to do it in reverse order and then take all of the buffs with it, so that he didn't waste any time. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
It's kind of swag, isn't it?
Basically. Uh,
All right, I think we're in game. I think we're here.
what's the
All right,
command
so I
to
just
zoom
got
out?
everything all switched. What's that?
I forgot.
Control Shift Z scroll.
Thank you.
Look at this
Mhm.
healthy, respectable Christian 5 point that we have here. There wouldn't be
I
any
know. No
invading
one's
in a
doing anything
Bloodbath and Beyond
spicy
game.
tonight.
A lot of respect.
You would think they would.
Would I? I don't know. I've played with Blood a lot of times, and Blood is
Oh, okay.
pretty
Okay,
firmly
everyone except Blood. I'm sorry.
anti-invade. Yeah.
Everyone except Blood would almost always like to invade.
That's
I
kind of
think there was
interesting,
a
actually.
season where everyone tried to invade,
I mean, you should do
right?
it every now and then, right? Like a little bit of cheese is healthy.
I agree.
You got to keep people on their toes. If you never ever do it, they just know what you're doing. You know.
I agree. Well, it seems like a healthy 5 point. Morgana's probably gonna start blue, while
Except for
Sedge starts blue as well.
except for J Bob, who's playing tower defense right now. Good on you, mate. No one's taking it.
You know what? He's playing the tongue, and that's okay.
True. Yeah, interesting. Opposite starts from the junglers, so Morgana's probably going to be pathing toward the bot side, where he'll absolutely have a ton of prio in this Sivir pick. And Sejuani opting for the heavier leash, going toward top, where I'm not really sure if they're going to be able to kill Jax, but they will try. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Mm. I'm watching top lane, and I'm getting the chills. 3 minions.
You're getting the chills. This is what
When I
activates
see a
you now,
top
music?
laner,
Okay.
yeah, when I see a top laner get the first 3 minions, oh my god.
That's
Like,
all it takes.
you
Huh?
know it's gonna be a good game.
Easy to please. Oh, we did
Okay,
get the
Nullis
early
goes
level
in
2
for a
bot.
very small hook bot lane.
Mhm.
Ignite flies. Talon mid flashes. Exhaust goes through the air. Elusive half HP. Talon really low. Disengages the fight.
Disengages the fight. Bada boom. No harm, no foul. Just cost you a flash.
Honestly, let's see the stones. So, Elusive didn't burn anything, but Talon mid, but the bot lane, the Vayne and the blue exhaust and flash, whereas the Elusive and Bush League only have everything except ignite, so it's still possible for another kill potential here.
Oh, absolutely. I'm
And
sure Bush League is out here looking for blood, as he always is. Meanwhile, we have Sejuani here,
Sejuani
Swordmaster, looking for a
mid
little
lane.
something, but I'm not
Oh,
really sure if he can pop that. Yeah. Oh,
giving Sandy Snake a little love tap.
yeah, very cheeky. He's going to delay the clear a little bit, but that's absolutely worth it, I think, to get Sandy to use some of that mana early, pressure him. He was even looking to base a second ago, but turns out he's going to stick with it. Ooh, sadly, Cal is just Bing chilling on this ward, and Tony is not going to fall for it. Although he is flashless, so he has to watch himself. Oh my
That was a
goodness.
Morgana. 1Q and it's over.
Wow,
Jack
least
going
obnoxious
for
top lane.
a vision battle.
Yeah, but he
Caught
is
by
fast.
Tony. Well, actually, he caught Tony. Sword going in for defense. Blood hitting Sword. J-Bob is coming into the rescue.
Oh
J-Bob goes
no.
in. Oh, there was a first blood on bot lane?
Yeah, first but they traded kills by it looks like. Oh no,
Oh.
they did not trade kills. Sivir just killed somebody. Sorry, there's a lot of action there. The 3v3 and the
There was double the
2v2 in the
action going
bot.
on with only one camera.
All 10 players were touching each other at the same time. Crazy.
Okay, well,
Crazy.
solo kill onto the Sivir, and a kill onto the Azir. Good start for the Snakerdoodles.
Yeah, that is exactly what Team Snek was looking for. They got the early kill on the bot lane for Luciv, gonna ramp him up. Now he's gonna be just kind of a machine with that Noon Quiver, just blasting waves. I imagine Talon mid on the Vayne is gonna be hugging tower for the next like 10 to 15 minutes easy. That'll probably translate into some kind of dragon pressure, maybe even Herald, and plates for them. So that's like a really cushy spot. And Sandy Snake
It's
as well.
about a 1k gold lead from those 2 kills, plus some CS leads. So
Yeah.
that's kind of like what we're looking for. I think that, yeah, you're right. That is what Team Snack is looking for, in terms of securing the early game.
Yeah, Sandy gets this little poke out. How obnoxious. What a silly champ, Azir. However, we do see Sword hovering big time. I wonder if it's because they're buds. I know that Sandy and Sword are homies IRL. And look at him, he's going for it, getting a lot of extra attention in the mid lane, which is something I think Sword's not known to do. So, he's diverging a little bit from, normal Sword.
I know Sword
cool.
loves to give attention top lane, um, and that's historically like how he's like to play. And then after that, he kind of just moves to bot lane once his top lane is kind of like pretty much square out,
Mm-hmm.
and then gets bot lane ahead. But the thing is when you look at it, top lane and bot lane are pretty pushing pretty hard. You see a big wave built bot lane, and top wave is now only going back, and Sword's pathing is completely opposite. So, unfortunate. He's probably gonna look mid one more time or just back. Um, but yeah, good luck still.
Yeah, here you go. Now they're just going to be able to freeze us out if they want to. It's kind of interesting because I'm not really sure what they get for doing that when they could just be like kind of blasting and having the Sivir spell shield to protect them from any Sejuani obnoxiousness. But it also doesn't hurt them either. They have a comfortable lead, and now Sedge is just going to chill in this bush and can't really accomplish anything. So good on them for kind of automatically using wave control. Oh, fuck, sorry.
Yep.
Here we
Sword's
go. Check
goal
it
is
out.
just to let Vayne kind of like safely pass through the early game.
We're getting the rewind for the gank here. Boom. Cal hits a
Was there
very
a
beautiful
gank?
Q. And
Oh my
boom,
god.
kills Tony. Straight away. And now we're back to live. Look at that.
That's so weird. I didn't hear a single thing for that.
Oh. I got it on my screen. Oh, you know what? Let me turn the volume up while we're here, because I do play on Master Volume 4, which I
Oh
too,
yeah,
too many
you're one of the
people's
heathens
dismay.
that plays on no sound.
Yeah.
Everyone, with sound or no sound, League of Legends, tell us now.
That's right. I don't need a prediction. That's not the thing that I want to hear. All I want to know is what you guys play your sound settings with.
What's the number you put up? I put it at 40 to 50.
So obnoxious. How do you hear yourself think, bro? Look.
I'm
hear
a
that
very
sound?
loud thinker.
You're a loud thinker. That's fair. That's fair.
I yell while I think, man.
Mm.
Cal and Sword are just hovering bot side. We have Ori kind of walking down, trying to see if something's up. Cal is just kind of sitting on ward, so they know he's here.
Yeah, they absolutely do. So I think nothing's really going to happen, but he is going to cheekily sneak into this bot lane brush. If he
He
walks
steps up.
even 1 foot forward. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Nice
yep.
hook
Lemon going down. I hear Ghost pop. Lemon survives with just a sliver. Not a sliver. 3 slivers of health.
No dive.
Knight
With
gets blown.
all the minions, all the HP in the known universe. We're not diving. Fair enough.
That's dangerous. I don't think they knew how long until Lulu got 6, and if Lulu got 6 at some point, I think it would have been a very
Meanwhile.
reverse dive. At least at 1 for 2.
Alright, I can. Okay, I gotta turn it down a little bit. There we go. Yep, and now Sivir has that kind of instant cryo effect, and she can just kind of keep that wave shoved in while Morgana does this dragon. And it's very easy peasy, easy breezy, beautiful even.
Yeah. If I were PR, I would trade this. I would trade for Herald right now, but I guess they were unaware.
I'm not really sure if there's
Could've
much
known.
opportunity there or if they could, because Jax had been roaming around and Azir can also shove that wave pretty quickly and be up in the mix. And I'm not really sure that they're winning a 2v, or yeah, 2v2, 2v3.
It would be yeah, that's true. I think item-wise, yeah, Jax and Azir can, I think, take on the three of them, like Tahm Kench, Sedge, and Orianna.
Oh, Sword
Um,
wants this ult so bad. Look at him.
Sword is looking at his dear friend Snake, and he wants this so badly. Does not know he's on a ward.
The second I pan the camera away, he's gonna do it. Okay.
He was looking. He's looking.
He was looking. He was looking. And
Now
look at this
Luciv gets to
top.
play Farming Simulator, just like a top laner.
Absolutely. I will say, shout out to J-Bob. He's really holding it together versus this Jax. Only down a little bit of farm, and most of that's going to come back to him in this wave. Oh, bot lane, there's a hook that hits onto Lemon. It looks like that damage is just
Sword is
not
going
quite enough, but now
Exhaust
Sword's in
gets
position.
thrown. Ult, Sedge ult gets thrown. Vayne flash ults. Ghost goes through. Luciv goes down and Bush goes down as well. That's a double kill for. Is that double kill for Talon mid?
Double kill
That
for
is a
Talon
Double
mid.
kill for Talon mid.
Absolutely. Really nicely counter gank there. It wasn't really like a gank to begin with, but oh, now Tony's looking for blood with the Orianna ult. The Shockwave in the mid lane, not quite enough damage with just the blasting one in the Amp Tome. But you know, he's catching a taste of it. He's getting a little peek. And like you said, now they're going to use this as an opportunity on the other side of the map to make a little bit of a play and grab their Rift Herald.
Yeah, I think that Team Snack is very good at like kind of like if they can get a grasp of the early game and get early objectives, I think that they have a really good ability to kind of just progress that,
Mhm.
right? Whereas I think if you just keep everything even, that they have to try a little bit harder to try and like push a lead more.
Mm-hmm.
So here it's very visible that they're using their lead to their advantage.
Ooh, spell immune. Uh-oh.
Jax is immune. Oh, Herald Shelly takes 3 plates.
Yeah, 3 plates on Old Shell Arena, but unfortunately there's no Shockwave here on Tony, so he cannot really follow much harder than he already did, so those plates are going over more or less for free, and I'm sure Jax is happy to have those funds hit his bank account. Oh dear. Yeah, widening the gap, honestly. That 1K quickly became 2 or 3K, honestly, only in the next.
3K. Oh my gosh, yeah. It's looking like NRG versus Weibo again from last night.
Oh
if
my
anyone,
goodness.
If anyone watched that.
Did anyone watch that? Are you kidding me? I was up at 3 a.m. watching that. Just kidding. I have a job.
all the American Patriots were like, let's watch this, and then they got 3-0'd.
Oh, he hits the Nos. Cal
Oh.
with the ghost technology blasting into top lane. And I think that is going to be plenty to finish off J-Bob there. And here we go. Jax is rolling with the Divine Thunderer. Oh,
Oh my
Neptune.
god, Blood already has a Divine Thunderer from the plates.
Papa's been farming up top. Look at him. He's well fed.
Yeah, he has about he has an 1100 gold lead.
Oh, goodness. We're
Onto J-Bob's
dodging.
sword
Just
is gonna go down, gets hit by a Morgana binding,
Yeah.
and that top lane turret is theirs.
Yep, that does not support Morgana. That was highly illegal to be standing there. She
That is a
does
solo
do
queue Morgana right there.
damage. Yeah, exactly. With that, you know, there goes top tower. The lead is widening up to 5K. Oh, Talon mid's trying to get involved here.
Oh,
Oh, he's ghost on
okay,
CD.
Talon is getting some good hits on Bush.
Kerchow!
Throws the pizza slice onto Talon.
Yeah, not quite enough,
Also,
sadly.
worth noting that Sandy already has his Leandries built, which I think is like an infuriating item to have built on Azir, because at least on the receiving end, because I don't know what it is. It could be the water he's drinking, but he just does so much damage or burn damage with Leandries.
Oops. Oh yeah, absolutely. And he's just so good at proccing it, right? Because all he has to do is like press Q and like get his little dude onto you for one auto attack, and then you go, there you go, ticking down. And he just has to do that once every like 3 or 4 seconds, and it is quite frustrating to play against. But here we are
Sword is
looking.
looking for it once more.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, it was not to be, and now J-Bob is just
Tom
not.
Kench fighting the Jax. Jax jumps in, lands a W, or you don't have to land it, you just auto attack.
Yeah.
Uses the ult.
I'm not
Will he
sure
throw
why
another
he's even
counter strike?
ulting.
Counter strike, auto, and Tom Kench is down. Blood 3-0-1.
Yeah, bad news bears. That is, in fact, what the rest of that matchup is going to look like until next game. So we're going to have to figure out a side lane solution. I think they desperately need to get J-Bob out of there, take a tower, maybe rotate him bot or something like that. But, of course, Snick is so far ahead that they can't really do that. Ooh, the hook missed, but maybe we can follow up with other CC. Here we go.
Sword goes in, gets the stun out. Bot lane is focusing on Lucid.
Okay, the shockwave hits.
Oh.
Nautilus forced to flash. That's going to be
Bush gets
hopefully
ulted.
enough. Oh!
Sword gets stunned. I mean, rooted. Pizza's flying in the air
Flying everywhere.
As
No
team-
deaths.
as Team Phoenix Rising just walks away.
That's right. We're using every summoner spell, every ultimate ability. No one's dying. And I think that means we're going to just do it again in a couple of seconds here because that's how TCL works.
I know, but the thing is that Phoenix Rising is actually on the down end for that because they used Ori ult and Sedge ult for that, whereas everyone except the Jax, almost the Jax, has their ult up.
Sadness and pain, my friend.
Sadness and pain. It's more like Naruto.
I guess.
Any weaves in the chat? Any weaves in the chat, please?
Dude, you can like Naruto without being a weeb, trust.
Okay, but if you're a weeb though, you'll ninja run, right?
No, it makes you're not a weeb if you watch Naruto because I watched Naruto when I was 14, therefore it's cool. Trust.
But did you ninja run?
Of course I ninja ran. I was a child.
Oh, okay. Makes you a little bit of a weeb.
Yeah. We were actually talking about that last night. Apparently Boruto is real. Firstly, one, Boruto is real.
Wait, what?
And two, it is not good. Yeah, it's
Oh man.
it's not even a spiritual successor. It's a real successor to Naruto, where it's his kid. Spoilers: Naruto lives through all 1,000
Naruto
episodes.
does live? Oh no.
Yeah. Anyway, back
Sort
to
of.
it. That dragon kind of went down without anything to speak of, and Blood's
Well,
just
another
gonna
Jax fight. And
schmurder
J-Pop
that guy.
flashes, Blood flashes on Stoot, and gets another solo kill.
Yep, absolutely.
Sword,
Ghost
killing
is
a
popped.
pink ward, going for Cal.
In the
Cal
bot lane.
activates Ghost, gets the binding ult, only takes Sword. Sandy taking the auto, Sharita shuffles, kills Tony, goes on to Sword, auto Sword, and dies. And Sword dies. Yeah. This is
Quite
a
the
little
game.
one-sided.
Yeah, while that skirmish was happening in the mid lane, bot lane was also going for it, and we got a 2-for-1, it looks like. Both of them died to Vayne, but then Vayne also died, I believe, to the tower on her way out because she needed that last auto. But now J-Bob might have an opportunity to bounce back here. And Jax might just do the funny ward hop move and walk away. Yep, very neat.
Jax's
Very
goal is just to run.
Just to
Gets
run.
hit by the Lickitung move. Sandy is en route. They don't know this. J-Bob fights Blood and Sandy at the same time. Talon mid, not too far. Talbert is there too.
Yeah, I was gonna say Snick's conditions weren't super great to go for this kind of fight, but turns out Jax can just look at Tom Kench and bring him down to like 1/4 HP, so they were completely within their legal right.
Was that the Jax or was that Sandy just kind of free autoing them while they were hitting the Jax?
Could have been both. You're right. Wow.
And Sandy looks at him too.
What a bold teleport to that tower with 1 HP. He gets there in the nick of time, but if you can believe it, I don't think that's where he wants to be, brother.
No, it's the plan. It's the strats. Watch him do the Lickitung dance. Oh,
Sivir's got the spell shield. Sivir's got the Ghost
does look
Reno,
close.
and she's out of there. Boom.
Bush is alone. Let's see if anyone can do anything about it.
Nah, he's just gonna Q his way out of there. The gold lead is widening. It looks like we're approaching the
9K, almost
10K
9.
mark,
No,
Well,
We're-
approaching. We got some
yeah.
distance, but you know, it's
we're around 8K right now.
on the way. So I think they're really gonna want to slow this game down if possible. But
Oh,
instead, Tony
Orianna
goes in.
Does ult. J-Bob goes in. Blood goes onto Lulu. Lulu goes down. J-Bob is fighting in the middle. J-Bob's shield goes up. Sword is standing in front of Talon and Tony.
J-Bob fighting.
Tony kills Cal. What's happening?
Oh, 9999. Oh no, Sword's
Sword
a
goes
little
back
deep.
in, flashes out. Ori Ball comes in to save him. Tom Kench. Kong goes in. Sandy kills Orianna. Blood kills Vayne.
Yeah, I really like Snake's patience in this fight, waiting for Blood's cooldowns to come back before recommitting. So they kind of just hit the brakes there for like 5-6 seconds, and then they're like, okay, cool, all my stuff is back up. I am again the most destructive, disgusting champion on the Rift. I'm godlike, by the way. Let's go back in. And they're just gonna kind of wipe PR off the face of the Rift, and they have a little bit of a cheeky wave going here too. And Jax takes towers P quickly, so they might be able to grab this one on the way out if they really want it. But instead,
We're officially at the 10K gold lead.
they're not greeting. They're not doing what I would do, which means they're probably gonna win the game.
Ooh,
Yikes! Too soon? Too soon.
too soon? Too soon? Maybe. I don't know yet. We'll see.
Maybe. Yeah, now they're doing the thing that they do, what I really dislike as a jungler, when my team and myself are behind, and then they're just like, what if I took every jungle camp from you, such that I cannot even finish my jungle item? Not cash
Oh my
money.
god, Sword hasn't finished his jungle item either. You're
This is
right.
it's a pretty reasonable time. Like, he's about to finish on this camp, I imagine,
Oh,
if he has one little treat available. And of course he does. There it goes.
He does.
And 20 minutes isn't too bad. Like, if you're not having the most amazing game and you're not a super fast farmer, it happens around 20. But Bush looking for blood here, grabs the hook. Black shielded, so the knockup does nothing from Timmy K. And he's just going to get right on out of there. He's just checking, you know, a little noob check. Maybe I can just kill
Yeah.
you for free. And, you know, it's good to look for those. Ooh, the condemn
Well,
hits.
next objective here, I think, is Dragon, right? I think if I were... Well... Oh, what?
Oh, wow. In the bot lane,
Talon
Sandy
gets a
was...
solo kill onto Azir. Well, not solo kill, but he gets a kill on Azir.
Yep,
We
yep,
love
yep.
that.
Sandy was feeling himself a little bit, threw the tower up, and I think he got condemned into the wall by Vayne and thought he had a little bit more sauce than was available. And it turns out Kraken Slayer of Vayne does do damage. So they
I think
were
that's
able
what
to
the
kill
Lulu is
him
for.
with the Lulu ult, and they were going to try to answer with Baron while they had drawn 2 down there, but it looks like they are thinking better of it and are instead going to push mid and top, which is reasonable. Maybe they can get the mid tower or something after this and just grab 3rd dragon for free, which is a price that I like to pay.
Blood's goal is really to just split push, take the turrets, 2v1, right? Oh, he gets eaten by J-Bob.
He's in there right now? Oh, he's in the tank, dude.
Oh, he counter strikes. Will he kill the turret? Turret does go down. Will Jax
Oh.
follow suit? Jax goes golden. They take the dragon for this. Will Jax take one down? Jax flashes. He hits Talon mid. He almost there. Oh. Talon gets a 1k gold shutdown on Bloodbath and beyond.
Blood's gotta be the worst kind of top laner to be losing against, because he's just like, I'm going in, I'm taking you with me, I'm gonna be the most obnoxious and annoying person alive. Here we go, show me where your nexus is. And look at him just like absolutely using everything he's got. 1v4, like those are the plays that he looks for and likes to make, which is just tough because then you have to send your whole team to stop him, otherwise he wins.
Yeah. I mean, that goes with what we were saying in the beginning, right? That Vayne really is almost all of their damage on the side of Phoenix Rising, right?
True,
And
Mhm.
I think if Vayne doesn't get online, or if Vayne can't stay alive long enough for in these fights to matter, I think it's just PR's game to lose.
I mean, I think PR is losing this game at the
Oh.
moment, but I think it's Snake's game to lose for sure. It's Vayne. She has 2 items. I think in the year of our Lord 2023, 2-item Vayne is still like pretty strong. But they obviously want her to have a bit more cash, like you were saying. The 1,000 gold shutdown did get onto her, and she in fact has 6 of their 7 kills. LOL. So maybe, just maybe, if they can put all 5 champs in the same spot, and that happens to be also where all 5 of Snake are, they can just press all
And
their
then,
buttons on Vayne and not have her die, and then she'll win the game.
and then if Snake just doesn't move for like, I don't know, 10 seconds, I think
Perfect.
that
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
if the game stops moving and Vayne is the only one who can move,
Precisely.
I think that they can win this game.
They all press S. They all go and make a pot of coffee. Oh, the Sejuani ult goes a bit wide.
Hit
Swordmaster's
the either,
going
goes
for it,
on
but it's
the
not
top.
enough. You got it.
Go for it.
Okay. All right. Well, they are using this opportunity to get in here. We've used like basically all of our ults, but Sivir's on the side, fresh and ready to go. Lulu has to flash out, and Sejuani's now not tanky at all. Unfortunately, Nazir, like one more tap from him is going to take her down. Vayne's in the Tom Kench ult, so she's going to survive, but I don't think she can 1v4. They're chasing for this. Sivir flash over the wall. Luciv feeling himself, but I feel like they're going to retreat down to Baron. Oh no, here comes the the Q and the W, and the auto bounces, and it almost takes him out. Was Cal going to get him with the last Q? No. The W Dark Harvest.
Hit them with the pool.
Wow, he blasts him
Oh
out
my
of
God.
town with Dark Harvest just as like the icing on the cake, just a little smooch on the way out. Like, by the way, no, you're dead now.
Kiss.
That's right.
I think that was almost well played on Phoenix Rising because Vayne was alive for a very long time.
Hey, I don't think we can hit it with.
Just on the retreat.
You're gonna give him the almost well played? That's so toxicito, dude.
Okay, wait. You're gonna tell me that was well played by Phoenix Rising?
Given the fact they had chosen to fight in this state of the game that we're in, which I think is not a good call, but they did choose that. Once that decision has been made, I think they played it pretty much as well as they could have, except the Sejuani
okay,
ult
I
missing.
agree on that. No guts, no glory. I think that was a decision, and they stuck with it as a team, and then they ran together as a team. Right.
Vayne
Whether it was a good decision or not is something that's debatable.
Vayne was pogging off a little bit. She got dos mas. She got 2 more kills, dude. Now she's 8 of 9. She's a one-woman army out there. She's going for it.
And she is a one-woman army, and then when you look at the gold, Sivir still has more gold than Vayne.
I mean, well, actually, just a touch, just like a
a
baby's
touch,
breath
just a
more
touch.
gold. She's got like $20 more, like 200 more bucks. But what's 200 gold between friends? They're both fine. They're both on 3 items. Okay, Luciv has a cull. You know that's not doing anything in his inventory. It's just sitting. That's not
Yeah,
real.
but it's extra free hit point.
True.
Yeah. As a top laner, I don't even sell my Doran's Blade until later.
I think that's what you're
Shout out
supposed
to
to do.
Mr. Schmel for teaching me that.
Mr. Schmelf. An elf on a Schmelf?
Yeah. Huh?
Nothing. It's not Christmas. We can't make elf on a Schmelf jokes yet. Sorry.
No, we can. People are actually declaring it Christmas in November. I'm just letting you know.
That's cringe, bro. It was like 80 degrees 2 days ago. Okay, so
Hey man,
okay.
where I'm gonna be moving, it's gonna be like 50,
Where are you
50
moving?
to 30. I'm moving to NorCal. I got a new job.
Oh, very good. Exciting, dude. Congratulations. I love
Thank
NorCal.
you.
Uh,
Oh,
Deathball acquired? Question mark. Tom Kench
yeah,
is
Death Ball kind of sitting
in
the middle.
base, but the other 4 champs are all hovering together, touching. I dare
Kinda
say they
troubling
could go for
because
this.
Tom Kench can't really stop the can't stop the Jax.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit of a shit or get off the pot moment. Here we go with oh, but Tony just gets annihilated. He shockwaves and instantly dies. Oh, Sandy's popping off. It doesn't really
Talon gets
matter.
touched by the binding.
Yeah,
Oh.
when the binding comes through, Swordmaster's going to flash to try to get out of this with his, well, you know, his little boar. But unfortunately, it's not enough. Sivir's just going to tank the turrets so that we can get into the base and end this game. Jax, boom, just blasting. But he's Do you need mana as Jax?
Oh, goes golden. Tom flies away,
Inquiring
saying
minds.
everything
want
is
to know.
fine as the room is burning around him.
Well, that's going to be all she wrote. Looks like Team Snakerdoodles is going to have a commanding victory in Game 1, closing it out in a tight 27 minutes with a 15k gold lead. Every objective. They were smashing heads, dude. They were, like, kind of out for blood. What do you think about that?
Man, it's like we said. We did think that Blood's team had the easier execute. We think that I think personally the matchup between Jax and Tom Kench, it's Tom Kench has the harder time trying to get in, right? And Morgana and Sedge, Morgana did I believe that Morgana had a little bit of a slower start, but I think her acceleration and her invades and her ganking did pay more wonders compared to the Sedge. Ori and Sedge weren't able to kill the Azir, which I think was one of the crux problems in the game where, if you can't control mid, it's really hard to control any other objective. And Luciv kind of just played the scale. He played safe. He did it for the team, and Bush landed some key hooks and ults. So, I can't really complain about the comp. Look at the damage.
Look at that damage. Yeah, Jax is out here just like tripling the damage of his lane counterpart, Tom Kench. Obviously, Sandy just like, I don't know, man. That champ's crazy. He plays it really well. He's frustrating to watch on that champ because he just like yeets everybody after being basically ungankable for like 25 minutes. You love to
Yeah,
see it. You hate to play
I
against
think
it.
he just sniffed out those ganks pretty well. He felt something out, or he was just ready at any moment to move.
Yeah, absolutely. Cal also on the Morgana jungle. The here like insofar unseen Morgana jungle getting multiple Dark Harvest pop off kills. Total objective control. He was all over the place, dude. He was touching every lane and making his presence known.
Yeah,
You love to
I
see it.
think that I think also that Talon did his best. I will say that, right? Like he was dodging and weaving and bobbing and weaving, right? Unfortunately, that wasn't enough.
Yeah, he was schmooving a little bit.
He was moving. I agree.
Yeah, let's save some of the chit chat for after the 5 minute break so I can use the restroom and we can get it
Yeah,
closer to ending this evening. What? No.
yeah, and I'll get some water. We'll be
No,
right
just
back.
kidding. All right. See you soon, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for game two of Snack versus PR after a dominant first game performance from Snack. However, there were signs of life and things worth noting from PR's game one, which is their first game together as a squad. Jazz, how are you? How was your break?
Good. Got some water. Thought about using the bathroom, and now I want to use the bathroom, but it's too late. We'll wait. We'll wait and see if it's end of the match, or will there be a game three?
True.
How was your break?
This is the exact reason that I petitioned against the forfeit rule being, in place, being illegal. If we could FF more games, as the person who's producing, I could use the restroom more often, and it would be a lot more comfortable, and it would be great. But
I mean, we're
alas,
working under a barn. We must live under these sweatshop conditions. I mean, what? Who said that?
exactly. You're being
What handsome
paid?
gentleman said that?
No, no. It's all love. It's all memes. We love to be here. We love the spirit of
No,
TCL, and this
yeah,
is
thank
what
you,
brings
Igor.
everyone together. So, going into game two, I would like to say that I feel the very beginning of the game, things were going pretty well for PR. Like, they were decent, like absolutely playable. J Bob wasn't dying. They weren't like hemorrhaging gold everywhere across the map. Um, they had a good matchup in the mid lane, Azir versus Ori. Their picks were fine for the most part. Question mark, thinking a little bit. And then
No,
once that Rift Herald happened, things really accelerated and got out of hand, as well as Elusive grabbing those 2 kills in the bot lane. So if they could just replicate that game, in my opinion, without, you know, just like losing top lane and then basically the game falling apart immediately, then they will be in good shape.
yeah, it's just here's my issue with it, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
more of like you have to think about it. Who are the carries of your team, right?
Yes.
Like, um, it's really hard to think about. It's really racking to think about because when you look at the side of I was about to call them Penguin Pajama Party, but on the side of Team Snack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have Blood, who's a force on top. You have Sandy Snake, who's sturdy in the mid lane, and then Lucive and Bush as old reliable, and Calbert just trying to bring everyone together, right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I think when I compare them to Phoenix Rising, you'd think, oh, um, between J Bob and Blood, you'd obviously think that Blood is the better top laner, right? So
Sure.
regardless if J Bob hemorrhages or not, it's about how well J Bob can handle the team fight later on, right? And then you think of the next three in the list. You have Sword, Tony, and Talon, right? And Sword is pretty strong by himself, but Sword pretty much only plays tanks, and then he plays Kane, right? How recent he's been playing, I don't know. How recent they've been playing as a team, I'm not sure either, right? And then
True.
Tony, force in nature as well, right? He's a really strong player. It's just he plays Oriana instead of assassins that might benefit the game, or something stronger that another hyper carry that might benefit the game,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then you have Talon and Lemon versus Luciv and Bush, right? I think Bush is like, by all means, statistics wise, just a much better support than Lemon, right? Lemon is dependable to some degree, and Talon, he plays mid, right? And now he's off rolling to ADC. I think that he's good mechanically. I just think that the Vayne blind pick just wasn't it, right? I think that, but also the problem lies with who are your real carries, right? And to me, it seems like they're making Talon mid the only carry, whereas I think Tony or Sword has to like kind of step up a bit, not play tanks, right? That's what I think, at least.
Yeah, I think from a damage profile perspective, there was a little bit of an identity crisis there in that they had every egg in the vein basket instead of just many eggs. And that's a heavy cross to bear, right? That's like a lot of pressure, and things have to go really right. And actually, yeah, something that we were talking about um, on my own team is that the comp is very fragile in that, like, if Vayne isn't sending it, like really popping off, you're gonna have a bad time. And then if your facilitators, your people who are like lifting Vayne up onto her shoulders, are also super far behind, they're gonna be much less potent, and it's gonna be a struggle because then she's not getting the support that she needs. So perhaps spreading the damage out across a couple of other characters, the more skilled players like Sword kind of stepping up and playing something like the Kane, like you were mentioning, could be a bit of a boon for
Oh,
Phoenix
there's a
Rising.
3 Dan 4 Blood. By the way, Joa, the names are swapped. You have Snakerdoodles on the left, on the blue side.
I'm
Um,
sorry. I thought I
Well,
updated
good.
this.
Just wanted you to notice, because I know you don't you don't read Twitch chat, so got the news from Mr. Boss Brian from
I
above.
swore I updated this, but I guess I didn't. Oh well, so it
There it
goes.
is.
That's life.
Swapped over. We're good to go. Everything is Gucci and gravy.
We
Again
Gucci.
with the Sivir lock in. Oh, Talon now gets Sivir.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so this is what we were talking about. This is the pick that he's been wanting to play. As we saw in the first game, like once it gets rolling, and even before that, it's kind of obnoxious in that she can just like press two buttons and press A, or it's like right click a minion. They all die, and then you can just go to Dragon. You can just go to mid. You can just go to Herald or whatever. Wow, elusive
Elusive lock
schmoosive with the
Draven
Draven.
Leona. What an aggressive bot lane. Do you think this is a Renata Glask or a Lulu from Lemon?
Renata Glask or Lululemon? That's a great question. I do love the image of like a 20-0 Draven getting hit by a Renata ult and then like pentakilling his team. That would be pretty
I'm down for that,
swag.
dude.
But okay, we're getting
Sword
the
busted on the
Diggler, the
fiddlesticks.
Fiddler on the Roof, as it were. This is a frustrating pick. This is a pick that I really enjoy in solo queue because in solo queue they haven't found out about wards, but for the low price of a yellow trinket charge, you can really neuter the effectiveness of that champion, which
It
is
is
just
the Renata
tough,
Glask.
bro. There's the Renata Schmile.
I was right.
Okay,
I know
okay,
Lemon
okay,
so
okay.
well.
You
It's
do.
one of three things. I played with the man for a while. I read him like a book.
It's one of three things. Wait, what are the other two things? We got the Lulu
It's
for
Morgana
sure.
and it's Morgana and Lulu and then Soraka as well. But you know, it's one of a few things.
Wow.
If you look at Lemon's pool,
Yeah.
and then you kind of just like locate what he's thinking about playing throughout the season,
Yeah.
you can kind of see it's pretty much like Renata, Lulu, um, very rarely on occasion Blitz, and then you have Soraka and
Sure.
you know the rest.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean,
He's an enchanter player through and through.
I've spent some time with Lemonilla myself, and he's got a pretty nasty Nautilus, if I must say.
He does.
I think that's something we'd
I
be
just
remiss.
don't know if he'd pull it out on stage.
I played it with him last season or the season before that. I don't know the last time I played with Lemon. I think it was last season. We played a few games of it. It was a pretty lackluster season. We weren't a super great team, so maybe you missed my games music. But
I don't remember what I phased out the beginning half of the year, just so you know. Like I don't remember half of what happened like this past year.
that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Um,
Oh, they're eliminating Tony mid lane champs, Pantheon and Fizz, taking out the Morgana and the Ace Soul. So we might see the Azir come in. We might see the Corki. It all depends on what they pick mid lane, leaving the counter pick up for Sandy Snake.
the old Viego. Interesting. Okay, so now we know that's for sure the Udyr top.
That is who you're top.
Cal Viego. I love to see Cal, take a swing, take a crack at a big old carry champ. That's kind of what's up, in my opinion. This is a balls to the wall squad.
Wait, what's happening?
Hmm?
Blood is playing Shen?
No. I
Is
think
the
you might
world
be
ending?
looking at this upside down, brother. Blood's playing
Sorry, you're
Udyr.
right. Blood is not playing Shen. It is J-Bob who's playing Shen. Blood is playing Udyr. I'm sorry. I'm still on the train that Snakerdoodles is on the left.
No worries, no worries.
On the
I
blue
threw.
side.
Yep. I corrupted your vibe. I messed you
You
up.
did a little bit.
That's
I almost thought the world was ending, and I was like, wait a minute.
not your bad. Tony on the Jace pick. I love that. That champ's so fun. He does a lot of Demoglio, but okay.
What is this?
We're getting the throwback.
Wait,
Okay, I'll have you
is
know.
the Zillion. A shout out to Verd himself.
Okay, this is the full 5. Well, I guess 4
Oh.
BM pick, and then obviously Bush gets his one trick. I guess that's neat.
Team Snickerdoodle trying something. I've never seen Sandy play Zillion, so this is gonna be
What?
interesting.
My gosh, dude, how quickly they forget. Sandy is a known Zillion player from many, many moons ago. I think it was actually banned from him for a good while in seasons 1 and 2.
It's like they heard us, right? Look at the side of Phoenix Rising. It's like they heard me asking them for more damage.
More, yeah, just what that comp needed, honestly. Just more damage,
Yeah,
please. Yeah, yeah.
they just needed more damage towards the middle of the game, and now, you know, this is more diversified damage than we'd ever asked for, right?
Indeed. Now, do I think the Jace is going to annihilate or should annihilate the Zillion in lane? For sure. But is that what's
It's
going
a
to happen?
weird matchup.
Yeah.
I think that pre six, it's possible to like beat Zillion, and then once you introduce the ultimates, it gets really hard.
I think they are going to
At that
be
point, it's just a scaling game
introduced.
for Jace,
Yeah, fair enough.
which is
Fair
fine.
enough.
Mhm.
Nothing. I think he's gonna have to press Alt and R on that ultimate in the mid lane if Tony plays his cards right, because Jace just does kind of an unreasonable amount of damage,
He does.
especially if he lands like any amount of poke, which could be hard with the Zillion zoom zoom maneuver. But um, something tells me he's equal to the task. Now, there's one thing I'd like to see a little bit more of: farming in the jungle. This Fiddlesticks pick can just annihilate camps, dude. And if he knows the technology, I'm pretty sure Fiddle has like a 3-0, like 5 clear, like a ridiculously fast jungle clear. And
Really?
it just lets you be on the map full HP in a lane unreasonably early at level 4 when other characters are just barely dinging level 3. It's very powerful. It does a lot of damage. And maybe Sword can get the ball rolling, which is something that he will need to do on this Fid pick, I believe, for them to have much of a chance in this game.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think that Sword really just has to go for the top to bot clear, look for something bot lane. I think that Draven will be wanting to push early, right?
Yep.
Or at least it will end up being that way given his damage,
Mhm.
right? So he's probably gonna look for something mid bot, leave Shen and Udyr in an island, right? Viego will probably finagle around top mid. So I just want ships crossing through the night from the junglers. I don't want them to pretty much see each other for a while, unless like they stray from their path to actually do a counter gank. But
Yeah.
it's the goals are clear for each team, right? That Phoenix Rising is playing for their mid bot game, and Snackerdoodle is kind of just seeing whoever can win because their late game is I think more phenomenal than Phoenix Rising. Could be wrong,
I don't know
but
if I agree with that, but that is an interesting question that you pose. Like, I do feel like Sivir in the late game probably scales harder, and Renata is just like kind
harder
of
than Draven.
disgusting. Yeah, man. Like, I think Draven's more of like a lane bully who does like gajillion damage, but like when all 10 characters are like getting up in each other's business, like you see him one time, dude. Like, come on, we just killed a Draven. Trust.
Do you think Blood builds AP here, or does he go full Bruiser?
Blood. I don't know
AP
what
Bruiser or just
top
tank
Udyrs
Bruiser?
are go. Oh no! Oh. Oh, he's
What
gonna go
happened?
for the disgusting QMax Trinity Force build that has been really, really making me sad in solo queue because it hurts a lot and it's hard to play against.
Umax
Because if
Trinity.
you look at him
Oh wait.
wrong, he kills you. Um,
Oh yeah, that's
yeah, he
lethal
has the lethal
tempo. Oh
tempo as
dear.
well.
Oh
Yeah, so you get like Trinity
wait.
Force, you get like a Hull Breaker, you become tanky. It's silly. Okay, let me
Blood
change
is
a
gonna have
couple
more fun than we are this week.
of. Yeah, I think he's excited to hit this pick. Let me change a quick setting in the game, and then I will
Yep.
get over to it.
All right, and we see everyone about to 5 point, the usual vanilliness that we have from the classic TCL.
True. There it is. Friends, I found it. Okay, we are into the game, and we're seeing another
Silver.
5 point. Wholesome, friendly, family fun.
You do have all
And
chat on.
I do have all chat on. I was asked about it, and now it's here.
They are IRL name dropping in all chat.
Yeah, they are doing
We
it.
love it.
They're cool. They're friends like that in real life. They know each other. They can
Mm-hmm.
say it. And we're gonna get a pause, and someone's getting banned.
Oh my god. What is happening?
Oh, we're going straight
Wait,
to
are
the
they
pause
saying
screen.
that the macro that Sword pulled broke his client, bro. Yeah, the macro that Sword put in the chat, if anyone is watching on stream, um, it it broke his client, and then he's now fixing it.
Well, let's transition away to our fabulous pause screen then.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
well,
What's our pause screen of the year? Is it still this? Is it still the bedroom? It's more high tech.
yeah,
Okay.
it looks nice. We don't really have anything
It
to
used to
display
be like
on it,
this
but
Sona bedroom picture or something. I don't remember, but
yeah, it was like a lo-fi. It was like a
oh yeah,
like a cyberpunky lo-fi aesthetic pause screen. It was cute. It was cute. Oh, you know what I really wanted to have in this game? Approximately a 10 to 15 minute pause. So
I know.
it looks like we're
Wait,
getting
Joa.
our wish. Mm-hmm.
So to distract you guys, I went to TwitchCon like a few weeks ago, right? And I came back with the most cool things, right? One is this pin, if you guys can see, it's from Kingdom Hearts, right? And another, I'm gonna show it on stream on cam.
Feet? You're showing feet? Oh, never mind.
No, it's this giant chicken from Stardew Valley.
Based.
Do you see it?
I do. I
It
do
is
see
so
it.
freaking fluffy.
It's quite
So,
fluffy.
it is quite the fluffer.
Is that how
Yeah,
you get your mayonnaise monopoly going?
I know. I was, my plan on TwitchCon. Oh, they're starting. But my plan on TwitchCon was to buy a bunch of Palpu fruit pins from Kingdom Hearts, and then just give them to random girls in the con.
What?
Yeah.
Is that
because the story of
malicious?
Kingdom
Is that a
Hearts.
strategy? Are you trying to like?
Yeah, no, no, no. Because for those who know Kingdom Hearts, before we begin talking about the game, like, if you share a Palpu fruit, you're like destined to meet each other for a long time. You know, you're like destined for each other.
But you could
Is what
just
like
buy this fruit.
yeah, you can like you normally it's grown in the game,
Uh-huh.
but like there was a seller in the artist alley that was selling like pins of it.
Oh, very neat.
Yeah, so I was about to do that, and then I just had no energy on Sunday, and I was like, never mind. I
So
got a bunch of Pablo fruit pins.
you were like weaponizing this nostalgia for evil to try to pick up chicks
What
music?
to get a number? I'm down, dude.
That's fair. That's fair. I've seen much worse. So
Mm-hmm.
good on you.
Going
Shoot your
in for
shot,
the early
King.
trades on J Bob.
Oh, look at this skin too. What is he?
That is the Inktail. That is Inktail Udyr, I believe.
Wait, that's kind of cracked actually. This guy's
It
been
is a
hitting the
cracked
gym.
skin.
Very cool.
I was wrong. Sword started red side and pathing top, and
Yeah.
Calbert is pathing towards bot side.
You're getting your ships in the night. They're just on the other side.
Yeah, you know what? I can't complain. I think Sword's goal is to try and kill Blood early and set him behind. One of Blood's biggest weaknesses is the fact that he's so easily gankable.
Is it gankable if you like want to be ganked? Like his strategy is to be ganked.
To 2v1,
Yeah, exactly.
Blood's just on a constant mission to try and 2v1 everyone in TCL.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, we're just
Blood
gonna
gets
get
the quick cheater off.
the freest recall after just bodying J-Bob's very limited
Changed
health
his
bar.
mind, said psych, never mind.
That's right. He sniffed it out. He's like, wait a second. I bet Fiddlesticks is pathing this way and will fight me if I stay. Let's go.
I know. Oh, there's the Fiddlesticks ward. Now they are keeping tabs.
True.
I was right. Draven's goal is to just kind of keep them under their turret.
Yeah, they're chilling. It's early. Like, I mean, I think the Draven pick is very strong right now, and if Leona like happens to land any amount of CC onto Lemon or Talon mid, I think they won't be very happy. Although the spell shield should be able to block the stun at least if he times it right, but we shall see.
Well, let's see. Viego looking mid. Sword is also there, ready for a counter gank.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Albert doesn't know.
Bringing up the rear, but now Tony's a
Runs
little
into
bit
Jay's.
worse
Sword
for
flashes in. Tony is low. Tony flashes out. Sword gives them the suck. Walks away.
Just one
Don't
one
you just
quick
love the
one
suck?
for the road. Ooh.
One quick suck for the road.
Yeah, Cal's still looking for it, but it looks like this play might be over, and anything extra would be a bit of an overstay, in my opinion. They're just getting that wave crashed, and now Tony can piece. Oh, but he has no flash, and he's very far forward. Cal's gonna
Calvert
jump
goes
on
back
him.
in. Tony,
Double bomb.
Tony hit. Tony died. First blood going to Calvert. Calvert taking the Jace body. Goes on to Sword.
Oh, now he's
Hits
a
him
Jace.
with the Jace Q to the skies. Gives him the knockback. No, yes.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Sword goes down. Calvert.
let's go.
Calvert with a double kill.
Oh goodness, we're getting the question marks in the all chat. He's talking his fiddlesticks now, Viego is. That's my least favorite feature of that champ. Visual clarity, by the way.
I know.
Excellent play. That's really going to set them up for success now that Viego has that early double kill, like with first blood gold. He's going to base and be eaten good. How much is he sitting on? 18 hundo? So depending on what build he goes, he can have anything that he wants.
Yeah, I mean that was good on Sandy hitting the last bomb, right? Giving to Calvert. Oh my gosh, Calvert gets the level 5 too.
Yeah, level
Power of
5
Zillion mid.
minutes. There you go. Okay, well
Keeps
everyone
the
else.
junglers on par.
Yep. Do not be fooled. I'm pretty sure most of this damage onto Udyr is tower damage.
I agree.
He's gonna have to go base now, and they are gonna just ride it out like nothing happened at all. TP, he's not
Well,
even gonna
J-Pop-
miss a minion. Wow.
J-Bob is 6, so he can start looking. I don't think anyone is in position to fight anywhere. So I would think J-Bob sits in there, right? Or am I crazy?
J-Bob
Oh,
is
wait, he
level
has a-
6.
He no. I thought about it and I was like, J-Bob should sit in there. And then I looked at Blood's items and he has Bomby Cinder and I was like, never mind. I changed my mind.
Oh yeah, it's perhaps not the
Good on
Bombies
Blood
angle.
though. He kept the wave there.
Yeah, absolutely. And now in the mid lane, Sandy has enough points and enough AP, and those bombs that he can kind of just like bonk the wave out of existence pretty quickly, and does not have to interact with the Jace if he doesn't want to, which is positive. It's going to force Tony to hit those EQs, I guess, if he wants to hit any poke damage. But I don't think Tony's going to be able to reach in melee range anytime soon. Ooh, Bush going in onto Lemon, hitting the CC, but Elusive not around to hit him with any autos. Okay.
Lemon's still. I mean, Bush still going in.
Yeah, I know. Bush is like, we're fighting here, regardless of what you want, dude.
This is like, please no. I just want CS.
Exactly. But now Cal, kind of accelerated by that double kill, is able to grab the dragon in a much quicker way than you would think usually a Viego could. At 7 minutes, they're going to take that Vape Drake nice and early. Ooh, Sword in the top lane might have caught Blood. He's going to have to ghost out of here, but he's fleeing?
Oh, the suck.
The
J-Bob goes
fear.
in. Sword gets the kill. Blood goes down. Back to where I said Blood's weakness is the gank.
Yeah, muy gankable. It's true. He's
Well,
going to go
you know,
back
you gotta
and...
give it to Blood. He's still one of the strongest top laners, I believe. Mechanically, he is still one of the strongest top laners.
Yeah, he's a close second, right? A close second to Music
I'm the
X.
first, right? I'm
Yeah,
the first, right?
exactly. Who else could it
Yeah.
be, right?
It can't be anyone else. It's
Hey.
me, right? Yeah.
Mhm. However, that
That's top laner in your heart.
That's right. Hugs and kisses. XOXO.
XOXO.
is
Best
gonna
song by
s-
John Mayer.
Okay. Didn't know that
Wait.
we were a mayor household here. Cal's
What? Do you not
fishing.
like John Mayer? Oh my god. Blood just goes back in for J-Bob. Throws the ghost in.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh my god. Autos J-Bob to death. Blood solo kills J-Bob as J-Bob tries to push the top lane.
Yeah, we missed that sadly because I thought there was going to be some action here with Viego and Fiddlesticks, but apparently Fiddle is just going to give up all of his camps while Sword kills a ward, and then he's just going to leave. Fair enough. Understandable. Have a nice day. Udyr is now huge. And
Tony is
has
gonna get
no
sandwiched.
flash.
Let's see where this goes.
Hello.
He does not know.
Greetings, gamer. I think that's all she wrote. Oh, the Shenel comes through!
Tony goes through this guy. Shen ult goes through. Viego ult goes through. Tony goes down. J-Bob is right in front. That is who got that kill? I'm blind.
Oh,
Was it-
looks like I went to
Was
blood.
it Viego or was it Blood? Oh, it was Blood. Okay, yeah. Kill onto Blood. The gold lead starts to widen a smid.
A
It is
smidge.
almost 2,000. It is almost 2,000. A cool 1,800 gold lead.
Absolutely. And Blood is just hammering away. Look at him go. He's going for the tankier build, it looks like, so he's going to rush the Sunfire. And I wonder what his next item is going to be.
That's a good question because if I were to, like, does Udyr empowered what is it, tiger form, like do magic damage or 80? That I don't know.
I think the
Because
Q
if
is
it does
physical
magic damage
but
or it scales off AP, I would build the Riftmaker for funnies.
for Hee XD memes.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know
fair
if
enough.
that's the right call. Tiger's physical, Phoenix's AP. Okay, that makes more sense. That's what I thought it was. So maybe
Oh
Blood goes for
yes. Push with the
What
flash. I don't know if anybody caught that. I might just rewind it so we can just watch that flash.
yeah,
again.
rewind it. Show me. Oh. Wait, what just happened?
But in the top lane we get a Fiddlesticks ult onto Blood, who is quite tanky, but it's not going to be enough unless.
Blood is running for his
Oh.
life. No one is coming for him. Oh, the
Fiddlesticks ult. He gets the juke. This guy's got
jukes
the
J-Bob.
feet. Oh
Wait
no.
a minute. Oh, goes onto Jace.
Lives long enough to give Jace the shutdown, which somehow, in some way, I feel like that's kind of what they wanted to have happen anyway. So he's just doing his best. He's just doing what he can to help out Phoenix Rising in any way that he can, and you know,
He wants it to be competitive, you know?
he wants it to be competitive. They're gonna peak at this Rift Herald. I do think they have the manpower. No Fiddlesticks ult, but you know the champ is actually still pretty potent without the ult. And now here comes Tony.
Jace is into flank, hits Sandy Snake. Calvert is going onto Sword. Tony goes in, knocks Calvert back. Sandy Snake kills Sword. Calvert rezzing.
Oh no.
Tony lands the QE combo. Snakerdoodles runs him down. Tony with the flash. Blood going back in.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Says, I'm not afraid of you.
Tony flashing there was just enough for him to survive. So Snake is not available, or not able to snag another kill on the back end of that. But turns out I was wrong. The Fiddlesticks without ult was a little bit less strong than they were hoping for. So there you go. What are you gonna do? Viego's ulting on you with almost a full item, and he gets brought back to life.
Fight this?
I think they really are.
That is a bad idea and a half, but let's see what happens.
Oh, he steals his sword, gets the steal.
Fiddlesticks get the steal.
Oh, here's the Draven ult from way downtown, and Shen's ulting in place, but it's not enough.
Point blank ult Swordmaster. Sword is a. What just happened? Sword gets the Shelly. Sword goes down. J-Bob on, like Calvert on the chase onto J-Bob.
Yeah, he's gonna
Jace
get
goes
this
down
too.
from Blood. J-Bob now, yep, goes down to Sandy Snake.
Mm-hmm.
What is happening, Koa?
What is happening indeed? They just refuse to stop fighting there for like half an hour. And that works for me, I guess.
I mean, early night.
No, it's exciting. It's exciting gameplay. When you're this far out, you just got to let it
You have
rip,
to
I
try.
guess.
You have to try it. I think, right? And I think that Phoenix Rising is not afraid to try and see where everything's at, or see to limit test if the term is correct.
Ooh, Tolson failing the just be an upstanding human being challenge in spades right now. Good for you, bud.
Wait, what's happening?
No. Nothing, but now we have to turn chat off for the whole class.
Oh, is he typing to you?
Now Jace is on his way down. Sword does not have ultimate. He does have shoes though, so he's pretty quick. Unfortunately, he's not going to be fast enough to reach. So they're just going to drop this Herald to try to get plates before they're all the way gone. And I do believe they're going to get a couple of plates for that, but not the whole tower.
Well, they are looking like they're setting up for a dive. Let's see if this is successful. I take it back. They are not setting up for a dive.
Yeah, Jace, I think, was a little spooked to go all the way over there because Zillion and Viego were just chilling, waiting for someone to make a move like that. So sadly, he's going to be basing on a ward, and I think they're happy to let him do that. Oh, well, okay, never mind. We're going to try to double bomb. Instead, we get to fight for this dragon.
It goes into the car. Bush League goes down? Question mark? Sword goes down from Elusive. Tony kills Bush League.
Bush League goes down, exclamation point. Sandy's trying to hit the Everfrost, but isn't going to hit, so this fight should be over, although he does still have the ult available if he wants to do something a little schnazzy. That's a negative, though. They are just going to use that Bork-powered Viego to pop off and grab this dragon. He has Smite. Let's see if
I think
the
they're trying to steal
Jace
it.
steals it.
Let's see what they do.
I'm going to put this in the no-shot category, given he has Smite, but here we are. And he can just ult the wall, too. What a fun and cool champion. Oh, he wants a little bit more. He's going to one-tap Tony, question mark?
Oh, Talon gets stunned.
No.
Covered back on Tony. Sword does... Oh, J-Pop ults Tony for the extra shield. Blood is in there. Exhaust is flying around. Blood is low. Blood is down. Blood is rezzing.
Blood is rezzing. Sandy got to hold on to the ult there.
Blood is rezzing.
He couldn't be
Sword
strong.
goes down.
If they continue this fight, he's just going to kill everybody, but he's running away. No. Sad. It's okay. That's probably for the best. They got the dragon. They are absolutely in command of this game. Only a 4K gold lead, but like at this point, everyone has completed items, so they have item advantage, level advantage, just tons of gold. And here he is. He's probably just going to polish off the rest of this tower.
Blood is opting for the tanky build.
Yeah.
Mr. Chua.
Yep. That's fair. That's reasonable. I mean, the team has a Draven. The team has a Viego. Zillion, known to do tons of damage. That's kind of his MO, honestly. Trust. It's funny when I say it.
No, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
No.
But
Yes, Sandy, I think, was inspired a little bit, taking a page out of Verd's book after his rousing Zillion games earlier in the week, and thought, you know what, I can get in on this action. I could play some Zillion, throw it back to the old days, just bomb a couple of people. Why not? What could go wrong? And here we are.
yeah, no.
205.
He's taking a page out of the Verd book, giving his best Verd cosplay.
Honestly, it's a weak attempt. He doesn't have Ignite, and he's building Everfrost instead of Ludens. Like, are you really gonna come at me like that?
This is anti-Verd.
Yeah, this is reverse Verd.
It's reverse Verd,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like Bizarro Verd. Yeah, that's where we're going. Superman
Exactly.
reference.
He might have the stream open. Sandy, if you have the stream open, make your next item Rabadon's Death Cap.
And then we'll know your Bizarro Verd.
Yeah, precisely. Excellent. Yep, and like we thought, he is just going to round it out, grabbing that last tower. Cal looking for more action at J-Bob here, but that is a hard steel Shen, so he's just going to walk away from that completely fine. Now, we have a little bit of a rotation here toward the mid from Talon, which I really like. They are, I think, going to be able to grab this tower after shoving out the bot wave and then just schmooving his 3. But Bush hits the ult, and he's going in. Talon's going to rush around as fast as he can, but I don't think it's enough. They're just too far behind. The Renato ult hits no one, and now Udyr's getting involved in the action. He's got the Zillion bomb on him. He's carrying like other characters' weaponry with him into the fight. Lemon is going to push away 3. Incredible, forcing Bush League to flash. But I think, sadly, it's not going to be enough, and then Bush is going to get him as well, killing the Sivir in the end. And that's all she wrote for that team fight. It was a good look, but sadly, I think being 5k down was just not enough. Not enough power, not enough potency for them to grab that mid tower without, all of their lives lost. So, bit of an overreach, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Cal's being ulted on.
Goes back in, tries to grab Calbert.
The ult
Hits
missed.
him with the silence and the slow. J-Bob's trying to follow suit. Calbert just gets away with speed.
No,
boost.
he wants
Blood is
more,
right
though. We got the
behind him.
flanku. Here he comes. Now, the dodge should be available. Okay. If Blood had a Trinity Force and Q-Max, he would just one-tap all of them here. Okay. I have notes.
What is happening? My famous question. I think Blood could have avoided the taunt just by double Eing on Udyr, but I digress.
Double E.
I did not see if he had it.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know what the new Udyr does, but
Okay, yeah. So,
I can't be bothered.
So new Udyr, his E is an orange stance, basically an orange stance, right? And if you have the full bar on the bottom and it's red, when you tap E, you can double tap it, and whatever CC you get during the duration of the second tap, it nullifies.
Neat.
So, yeah, you're just an orange charging in.
Okay, all 5 a Phoenix Rising is on this Rift Herald versus only 3, although Udyr is coming rapidly. They are going to be able to secure this with 200 trillion damage to the Rift Herald. Did you see that?
Oh, that's a big number.
Oh, we
We
just
love it.
talked.
1,000 damage going through in each side.
There it is. Lemon sending out the Renata ult kind of to screen, I suppose. They all get away unscathed, so perhaps it's for the best. Jace stealing away even the Rift Scuttler, so that's kind of a nice gotcha on the way out, and they're going to reset. Probably head over to this dragon, because giving them soul point is no bueno. But unfortunately, the vision, the positioning, the gold lead is all in Team Snake's favor, so the Snakerdoodles might just get this uncontested for free? Question mark?
Is it free? Yeah, I think it's free. Like
I think it's free.
that one, I don't remember, Adam Sandler movie where he was cheated out of a Ferrari.
Congratulations, you got it. We're there.
Oh, do you remember the name of the movie?
I think it's Mr. Deeds, but I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
Who's to say? They all look the same to me, those Adam
I
Sandler
know,
movies.
every Adam Sandler movie is basically the same.
Except for Uncut Gems. Oh my gosh, Uncut Gems is incredible, and if you haven't watched it, please turn the stream off and go watch Uncut Gems. J-Bob
Don't tell
flashes
people to
away.
turn the screen off.
Kidding. J-Bob looked like he was going to get caught there by Elusive and Sandy, but instead it's they who are caught. Fiddlestick's going in for the big ult, popping the Zillion passive. He's going golden to avoid the damage from Elusive. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything now that all his cooldowns are down, but Elusive is completely The autos are enough, and now here comes Kyle on the flank. He wants a little bit more action, and I think they're going to get it. Blood, fortunately, has 8 billion HP, so he's going to be tanking this tower for 10 years, and the entire team, except for the Fiddlesticks Ward and Tony, is going down. Oh, Elusive wants it, but he
Elusive
doesn't
still
have
giving
it.
the chase. Tony right behind him to the skies, shuts down Elusive. That
Wow.
was a great fight. A 2-for-3 special. Tony trying to save the turret. The turret will unfortunately fall.
Yep, I take it back. Sivir was able to escape with her life, but the tower had to pay the ultimate price, sadly, and now Blood's just tanking as much as he wants. Look at him go. He's got the... Uh-oh. Remember the name of a new item challenge level? Impossible. He's got the purple tank item.
Oh, the Jaksho.
Jaksho! Yeah, he's got the Jaksho.
Yeah, Jaksho. It's almost
Yeah.
like Courage and Samurai Jack put together.
Okay.
No, sorry, not
okay.
Courage. Like you know, Cat Dog from Nickelodeon.
Of course I know Cat Dog. I am
Yeah, it's
31
like
years
Jaksho,
old. Okay.
Jaksho. Copyrighted.
TM. The stream has been demonetized, thank you. Yep.
The stream has now been demonetized thanks to
That's
music.
right. That's right. Okay, well, with a enormous gold lead, we got. Let's see, what do we have here? I guess it's 8K
It is
gold, but we are
a
getting.
Almost
bounties.
8,000 gold lead.
We're bounty gaming. I think once we get this mid prio, though, it might be all eyes on the Baron Nashor because it's probably a Nash and End maneuver. I think that's what they
I think
have
it
their
is a
eyes
Nash
on.
and end. I don't think it's a Soul and end, but like I think it's a Nash and take most of their base, if not end.
That's true.
And then after that, you just kind of file through Dragon. I'm not sure what the timer for Dragon is. Give me a sec.
Yeah, it's
Timer
like a
for
couple
Dragon is about
minutes.
2 minutes, so I think in about a minute they should take, or in about 1 minute 30 they should try and maybe
Mhm.
take Baron.
Ooh,
Push
Kel in here.
objectives as hard as they can, and then walk the Dragon.
Kel in here snooping, but Tony is going to place a very nice EQ onto his face, getting him out of there. But look at the vision, look at the wards, look at the pressure on the map right now. We have the Zillion just like heralding waves in. Into Shen, who really just can't do anything. I don't think even if he taunted Zillion, he could do much to him right now, sadly. And that's just kind of the state of it. And with Udyr bot, no TP, he's probably just going to look to full-on like side lane without even worrying about teleport. Like, not really important for him in this junction.
Yeah, I mean, all Snakerdoodles has to do is just kind of like take the turret, because I think 4 of them are strong enough to just kind of hold the fort down.
Yeah, they also have like a pretty fed Draven. They have Bork, Kraken, Viego, who does quite a bit of damage to objectives. Now it is just them though. Okay, here comes the Renata ult, perhaps premature. Cal flashes out of the ult. They're very split right now, but the Renata ult's down. Ooh, the taunt narrowly misses. Is Talon Mid gonna start getting some action here? Ooh, the Fiddlesticks ult is kind of nothing happens with the Fiddlesticks ult, sadly. But Draven's resurrecting. I don't think it's going to be enough, sadly, from the team of PR to be able to kind of clean that out. A lot of damage missed, unfortunately. They're very far behind on gold. Ooh, the ult from the Draven brings it very low. Do they even need it? Ooh, is Bush going to go down to Tony? Yes, he's going to give it all. Nope. No. Sorry. Tony actually tries to sacrifice everything just to get the one kill, but instead he just gives over the Quadra to Draven, and they are going to take this inhibitor. No worse for wear.
This might be it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, and
They
all the
could be
while,
getting KB.
young Bloodbath and Beyond was just pounding away at that turret. So they might get 2 inhibitors here for their trouble. Sword, no ult or anything like that, so I don't think he could really stop him if he tried, but guess he doesn't want it. Very respectful play from a very respectful player.
I think that's fine. It's a soul. That's a soul for them. Their team, Team Phoenix Rising has to actually just scramble to get to Dragon, but I think by the time they get there, it is gone.
Yeah, now, interestingly, Elusive does have no mana, but I think if you have, like, 2 axes, at least, like, what's mana for even, really? You know what? He's a right-click champ. Just smack him.
He is juggling the 2 axes.
Yep, he do be juggling now. We got Tony
Blood
coming
is
in.
Splitting. I think they are okay. I think
Oh, they're on him.
giving this.
Now, they're on Elusive. He's in the res, so they're going to just dogpile him when he comes up. Yes, there it is. Big shutdown going over to Jace, preventing the soul for the moment. Blood's nowhere to be found in the top lane, so I think they are, going to be able to grab this away unless Sandy steals it with like a double bomb or Cal swoops in. But nope, they're able to secure it, and they're probably going to want to get out of there. Ooh, really nice triple stun from Sandy on his way out. Bush going in, though. He says, no, we are going to fight here, even though we don't have like any carries here. But he's able to survive with his life. Good for him. Proud of you.
You can see Blood just taking down these turrets
Oh, yeah.
like a machine.
Like a machine. He's got the Hydra. He's a tanky boy. He actually... Oh, sorry. I was distracted. Looking at this absolute unit just slapping the tower 2 levels above J-Bob. What a performance from him this series. Building a lot of funny items, playing a very funny champion. I'm not sure if Tony even can kill him here with J-Bob. Yeah, he's just gonna leave. He's just gonna skedaddle.
Blood's like, let me just touch this turret a little bit.
Let me just
Make you
look at
sweat
it.
a little bit.
Let me just point your peepers over here at this little tower. Trust. That's what's important right now,
I mean,
not the Baron.
He got them off.
Okay.
They were looking to turn.
Okay.
Blood got him off.
Okay. Your words, not mine, brother. He is now
Okay,
tanking
okay.
those 2.
Blood brought them away.
That's true. Okay, meanwhile, we have Elusive just solo doloing the Baron. He's gonna get the debuff. He's gonna stand in the spell and take 5 trillion true damage. What are these markers, bro? Can you
I don't know,
fix
it's
your
some
game?
kind of visual bug
Yeah, it's
that
true.
Riot has not bothered fixing because they don't care about customs because of
True, spectate mode
It's,
doesn't matter. They are conceding the Baron, but that is in fact to collapse onto Sandy Snake, so that goes over. We're spending the Fiddlesticks ult to kill Bush League on the Leona. He's going to go down in like 2 autos. The Baron's theirs now. They don't have to keep fighting, but I think they just want to smack him around and use their wallet advantage. Cal's out for blood. If he could get a reset, that would be incredible. But no, he's going to go back. He's going to go down. Talon mid doing quite a bit of bounce damage, but blood, can he do the 1v3? He's spell immune? Here we go.
Blood is
Tony,
running
please.
towards Tony.
No.
He wants this so
Yes,
much.
he wants it perhaps a little bit more than he is able to, like actually perform.
It's okay. The ram is there, and I believe he can run. He is just giving them a run for their money.
The Ram do be running, but the flash from Talon is enough to get this shutdown. That was quite a bit of gold for young Talon. 3,000 in his pocket. Pretty pleased with that, I'm sure. What's he gonna buy? He's gonna go on to like 3.5 items now. They're only
That's
down
very
like
impressive.
9k gold. It's winnable, bro.
It is hecka winnable.
Hecka winnable, always has been.
You know,
Shen's
I think,
scaling.
I think it's possible. I think that Sivir and Jace are starting to do the damage numbers that they need to be doing. Right. Fiddlesticks is trying to get the ults that need to get going. Shen is just tanking like usual. So
Just tanking.
I think it's doable if they can get the right fights. You know?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty big if, but I mean, J-Bob is scaling, and like there is very little magic damage like coming down onto him, so like, he's gonna get tanky in the armor and health department, and perhaps perhaps it is challenging for the Draven to kill him, and he's able to get something off with a big fat ult or something like that. I don't know. That's like his own version of Zillion ult, right?
That's true. I think that Zillion catches Lemon out with a nice bomb.
Ooh, hits him with 3 bombs, and he's going to be quite low. I don't think he's going to be able to participate in anything yet. He's going to go for the full-on reset. That's the value of that Everfrost, allowing him to get another bomb off, I guess, from that extra form of CC, which is kind of cool. My Zillion players, as we've already covered, only build straight damage, so Lemon would have just died there instead. It's the ultimate form of CC. Death.
I think that Bizarro Vert is playing his heart out.
Bizarro Verd. Okay, so there is an opportunity here for Sword to look for a flank, perhaps. Everything is swept out. They can't really see anything. Of course, there is now a ward there, but should they fight into him, that's pretty much the Fiddlestick's dream. But instead, this like enormous wave of Baron Depth minions is just going to be kind of funneled into the base. And he's going to be suffering off to the side here. I believe he's in vision, so...
Yeah, he does more damage when he's not seen, right?
He fears...
That's how that works.
He hits you with a disgusting fear that makes you sit in his ultimate that does, like, actually 1,000 damage. Which is crazy. And then he hits you with his Q, which is the fear, but if you're already feared, it does, like, ludicrous amounts of percent max HP damage. Okay, we get the big Sivir ult. Tony flashing in, going onto Sandy. He's chunked, though. He's going to get executed by the Luciv ult. Sword having to go into the Zhonya straight away, and J-Bob's in the thick of it. Sadly, it's not enough. The Renata ult is nice. Luciv just pounding on his teammate Sandy there. But it seems like they have recovered from that. The ultimate, or the, I guess, Renata E goes on to Talon mid, but he is the last member standing now, sadly. And that was without Udyr, mind you. So Luciv's going to flash over, hit him with the bonk, and just send him to the depths. All the while, of course, as is tradition, Blood has been just yeeting this top lane. Off to the side, doing his thing. Grilling and chilling, as it were. He's like he's Flame Horizon to his opponent. And here they are just pounding on the towers. Like, alright, could this be all she wrote for Team PR in their debut game as a team? They are all responding momentarily. Is Luciv going to go for the swag play and die? Yes? Okay, we have a game. Can they kill Blood, though?
Solo tanking?
Oh no, they CC'd the Udyr.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
The window is wide open, brother. Anybody could
We're
win
not
this
allowed
game.
to sleep tonight, boys?
That's right. It's a barn burner. We're going to game 3. You heard it here first.
Oh my god.
There's
So what is
absolutely
this sleep?
no shot after you defend the Nexus there for the end that you don't go on to win the game, right? This is going to be the Fiddlesticks ult. It's now or never. Do your duty.
Come on,
He hits it.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, Cal is able to smite.
Oh. This is it.
Oh, the TP comes in. Ooh, Cal's turning into a Fiddlesticks. He has the ult, so he could just jump away now after securing Soul like a boss. Sandy is going to get ulted, have full HP. Can he pop the Blast Berry? Oh, the Zonias. Wow, that's annoying. But he is able to go down. Tony's collecting quite a few kills now, getting a little bit of gold in his pocket. That went pretty much as well as they could expect at this point. They got 1 kill. Lost the objective, and now they're only, like 7k down, or 8k.
Yeah, I mean, they could have ended. They got Soul. I think the next play is Baron while Blood goes bot. So I think that their goal is just to do Baron dance. I like how that ward died with 9999 true damage.
My brother, I don't think we're dancing. I think they're just going to tag it. Of course, we have to take the blue from them first.
Just to bait them there first, and then Blood just kind of like gets the push going,
Very true, very true. Udyr is about to be crashing down on their Nexus in a few moments. Bush taking quite a bit of damage, though. Luciv's the only one DPSing in this fight. Ooh, the swerve on the Draven ult, not enough to do anything, sadly. Bush is looking for more. Okay, Sword's gonna fear Draven, but he's cleansing it. Is that enough damage?
Udyr's backdooring.
Yep, Udyr is in fact backdooring. Lemon, though, is going to go back down to Cal on the shutdown, and that is plenty. Meanwhile, in the base, Blood is just having a ball. Look at him go. He's tanking everybody. What are they going to do to him?
Blood is breaking their knees right now.
I think he's just taking it on the chin. He's like a man-bear pig. Like, he has, you know, all the resistances in the known universe. Okay, he's eventually going to go down.
He's still alive and running.
Dude!
What is happening?
Wow.
He takes Tony down. Autos J-Bob like there's no tomorrow.
Yep.
Super minions in the base, ending the game.
Ending the game. Absolutely thriving. Wow, Team Snakerdoodles with a decisive 2-0. Look at these boys cook. Don't you love to see it?
I love to see it, honestly. I love watching Blood play. It is the funniest thing because I know that even if he's behind, he will still find a way to get ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he just holds on for dear life, right? He just like hits the pedal on the right, slams it into their tower, and you know sometimes when you do that you have to die, but that's a lifestyle.
It happens.
That's right. That's right. Look at him go. So what's the recap? What happened here? Tell me the tale. 2-0.
The tale of the 2-0 stomp.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. I would like to
it
highlight.
wasn't a stomp. It was.
This is the
like,
first game of Phoenix Rising. We just did a 2-player swap. They're trying some things. We got to have the Sivir game. We got to have the Vayne game.
Okay,
We're
I will
learning.
admit that I think Phoenix Rising's second game did look a lot more winnable compared to their first, right?
Okay.
I think that they still have to find their identity, but they're almost there, right? I think that it was working for a few seconds, or at least for a bit, right? I think we can agree on that part. But it really just depends on how it shakes out. But I think that because everyone makes it to playoffs, right? So
True.
they have about 2 weeks left to figure out their identity, and then come playoffs, that's it.
That's true. So next week they face Drink More Water, perhaps a more palatable team for them to take on. They can get a couple of practice games in, maybe even a scrim. I liked the Shen pick. The Shen pick was pretty neat. I thought that was pretty cool.
I mean, has anyone been scrimming this season? I don't think so. Our team scrimmed like a college team, and that's about it. Oh, am I leaking scrims?
Wow. Did you win?
We 2-0 stomped them so hard.
Wow. Scrim leaked, you're banned. Fair enough. All right, should we move someone on in here? Should we pull someone in?
Yeah, who do you think? I'm honestly, a lot of things happened. I'm down for Caliber or Blood here. What do you think?
I feel like Blood just had a very decisive, very fun, good, strong performance. He was constantly pulling people around.
Well, we could say pull elusive too. He did take a lot of bodies in the second game.
A lot of
What do you
bodies.
think? He took a certain amount of bodies. Did the most damage second game. What do you
Did
think?
he? Oh, okay. He's playing ADC, man. He's playing Draven. I hate it when people are like, oh, well, I did the most damage. It's like, yeah, that's what your job is. Okay. Why does no one ever scroll over to the damage taken tab? Music?
Okay, go to the
Why?
damage taken tab.
Why
Show
does
me.
no one
Show
do
me.
that? Oh, okay.
Show me. You're right there. Show me. No
Okay,
one's
you know what?
looking on the stream,
He
but
took a lot of damage too. I'll have you know. I'm not showing it on the stream because it defeats my
Draven did
argument.
take a lot of damage.
All right, bring him in here. Pull him in. Let's grab
Alright, I'm
grab
gonna
this.
pull elusive in. What up, Mr. Elusive?
Going on.
Dude.
I gotta be
How
honest.
do you feel?
This feels like a bit of a pity pool.
Yeah, it's a little. It's. I'd be lying if it
I
wasn't,
was
bro.
okay with it. Joe was a little bit arguing about it. Like,
I'm
how
reading
do
the
you
chat.
feel other
People
than the
are-
potential pity poll?
Yeah, no, I get it, man. It's like cool.
Word.
Listen, just up against some Masters player, some no name. It's all good. It's cool.
No
Nah,
name.
it's all good. Blood beating J-Bob up. That's pretty cool. That's pretty MVP worthy.
Wild, dude, crazy.
Calvert was looking pretty good too. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I've actually never seen Calvert gank bot lane, but he's pretty good, I assume, elsewhere, because we
True.
keep
You're
winning.
watching him elsewhere, you know.
A lot of
He gives-
hovering.
He gives love to other lanes.
Yeah.
Air
No,
quotes hovering.
I've heard. Now listen, this. Let me just say something. This has
Mm.
been the season of Luciv washed. This dude sucks. He sucks balls. And like all I do is play scaling champs. The game's over at 25 minutes, and then everyone in TCL is like, "Where's Luciv?" I don't know. Haven't gotten to play the game just yet. So we always said game two. I'm playing Draven. I don't care. I gotta show Ryoklu something because she's been talking crazy for an 0-10 no one. And literally everyone else in this league too. Like it's just I don't know. I'm tilted.
Oh, we haven't
Whoa,
been
whoa,
talking
whoa,
about
whoa.
an 0-10 no one on our side.
You just won the game, dude. You need a little bit of dopamine from that. That's you've earned it. Okay,
Yeah,
have
yeah,
yourself.
yeah. Then I get pity pulled. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm an
Okay.
angry man.
What were the comms like? I guess like when you decided that you were playing Draven, like what was like was it just like I want to show Ryoklu what's up? Like if we're gonna win anyway, it's gonna be this way. Like
Nah,
what
literally
were
the
you
comms
saying?
were I told Bush League we have the option of playing Senatom Kench, which he absolutely hates, linking our leaking our comps right there. And then it was either that or like Draven plus whatever the hell he felt like playing.
Okay.
So that's kind of what it was, and that was about it. And everyone else on the team was like, "Yeah, sure, do what you want. Everyone makes playoffs." It really wasn't as like hyphy as you want. Like, okay, I'm gonna get toxic again, and I'm probably gonna sound toxic, but we beat like a B League team with Sword subbing in, going 0 and 100. Like, I don't know, it's not
Mhm,
that
mhm.
fulfilling,
What are you having for dinner?
Okay, okay.
dude. I got back from a work conference around like 3. I had like a just salad. I don't know if you have that thing.
Yeah.
You're in New York.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah.
just
Just salad.
salad. What a
Got like a little
stupid name,
chicken
bro.
wrap. Yeah, it's pretty ass. And then I ate like
You got a
a
chicken wrap? It's not even a salad.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I had a chicken wrap, dude. And yeah, then I hopped on. And that's about that.
Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Wow. Okay. Well, hey, I'm sorry this series didn't live up to your expectations. You were playing against
Any other
literally
analysis?
Faker.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Any
Here's
other
my question.
analysis I could give you guys? I'd love
Here's
to.
my question. Here's my question for you then. All right.
Uh,
You versus drink more water. What do you think is gonna happen?
No, they already beat us.
we already played that
Oh,
team.
wait, who are you facing next week?
The
Playing
said-
Rudy's ass.
yeah, the 4-0
Oh.
team. All right,
Okay,
leak,
yeah.
leak a little bit of that.
You
Give me
against Rudy. Who's going down? What's happening?
give me
Leak
the
a little
preview.
bit of that
Prediction.
content. I mean, it's a tale as old as time. Like, I'll take mid carrying the most deadweight team I've ever seen in my life, and then it's like, okay, you literally beat one team, like one guy. That's it. Like, nah, it's pretty free. Like,
Okay.
don't be surprised. It is what it is. 5 mid lane bans because no one else has fingers on their team. Who even is their bot lane? Isn't it Toasty and Rudy?
It's
Toasty and
Tostino, yeah.
Oof, Jesus Christ. I don't even know where to
I
begin
think
with
it's
that.
Hippo. It's Hippo. Someone. Uh, mid Toasty Rudy. A Caridian. That's what it was.
Caridian?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he's a coin flip gamer. I don't know. And then Rudy and Toasty. I don't even know where to begin with that either. Like, you know what it feels like? It feels like I've been gone from the league getting cigarettes and milk for a minute, and Rudy's my child, and I got to sit him down on my lap and teach him a thing or two about League of Legends once again. And that's about how that bot lane's gonna go. Who's their top laner, by the way?
It is a Hippo.
Hippogriff.
Holy hell! Have you seen that guy these last 3 games? Like, music. I
Yeah.
wanted to make you MVP the way you giga throated that boy. Like, disgusting. Like, I have no concerns. Calvert could literally play with his hands in his pants for the whole game. Blood would smurf, we would smurf bot, and then it's just like, all right, Caridian and mid playing with each other. I don't really have a lot of faith in it, so it should be a pretty free series.
Okay.
Pretty free. I think
Pretty
they have you right where they want you. I'm not saying I disagree. I'm not saying I agree, but I do think they want to go in as the underdog. I feel like that's where Rudy prefers to be.
Yeah.
On the
Rudy
bottom.
Yeah,
wants
I
the
mean,
rags to riches
he's got
story
that
of
bottom
being
energy,
David
that's for sure.
and Goliath.
Definitely got that bot man energy.
okay. Whoa. Okay,
Alright.
PG, please. Come on, guys. Let's
I'm
go.
sorry. This is a family friendly stream. That's my fault.
No,
Yeah, no one caught the joke I made on stream the other day about. I'm not even gonna get back into it.
Yeah.
Anyway, what other analysis can I lay upon you people before I
Strongest
get
team
the
in
fuck up
TCL
out of
that
here?
you're afraid you're semi afraid of playing against, meeting against in playoffs.
Yeah, okay, no joke. There is no earth to convince me that you guys should have lost that series music. I'm gonna go with you guys. I don't know if IREP's got his head in a toaster lately, but the dude's actually good. Like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Like, you need like a seance, you know, to gather around, candles lit, and then Speedy, he's gonna freeze a wave and maybe even smash a bot lane. IRAP's gonna do some stuff and not build Roa, whatever he built. Get that TCL popping again. You keep smurfing on Hippo. I feel like your team's legit, and then I just don't know what happened.
I will tell you, our team hasn't practiced for a while. Okay, like I think our first and only full practice was the day before, you guys, and that was like our only like full set practice. So
Yeah,
like I played
it's
from
all
an
good.
internet cafe in Vegas on our like last game.
Let's go.
Nah, nothing can ever beat Joa's setup when I was on his team, and my guy
Oh,
was playing
gosh.
out of a sink
Oh
for
my god,
playoffs.
that's right.
That's right, a laptop
That
Like
was
on
Mr.
the sink.
Sink himself.
We won
For
that
those
series.
that don't know too, I literally drove to the city to give Joe a gaming laptop when he was just moving, I think, from Colorado.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
we take it back. We do what we gotta do for some dubs out here.
That's right, man. That was a good
That was
time.
when we were all on a team, man.
You gotta come to the city sometime. You, me, and Vert will hang out
I
and get
know.
hot pot.
You know, I was talking to Fruge the other day. He's like, yeah, when I like went and kicked it with Joe and all them, we definitely gotta hang out.
Oh yeah, he had a good
Vert,
time.
I'm like,
if you can believe it.
I'm nervous to meet Vert in person because you know they say never meet your heroes, and that's kind of where I land on that.
True. I found out Vert.
You know what? That's fair.
Actually, I can't say it. Never mind.
All right, I'll let you boys get back. I
Yeah, yep,
appreciate
yep.
the pity
Alright,
poll.
thank you, Lucid.
All right, good shit. You played really well, man. Congrats. Going into week 5 undefeated, hoping to seal the deal, I guess, right next week versus Rudy's team, Rod. Good stuff, man. I'll see you next week. Do it to him. Do what you got to do. Get out of here.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
music. Close us out. Take me home.
Yeah, that wraps it up. Thanks again, everyone, for coming by. Our next games are Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, November 5th to 7th, unless there are any changes in the schedule. The first game of that week will be Penguin Pajama Party versus our one and only BMS Beautiful Mutant Sausages. So feel free to come by, watch us beat the bloody heck out of A Barn. I mean, handshake A Barn. And see where that goes.
Right on. Well, thanks for tuning in as always. Catch you all next week. Be safe. Don't do drugs. Love all of you. Goodbye.